れでもいい。決めてくれ。
Yes.
違う。
Yeah.
俺だ。
Ooh. My boy want
技
it.
術や執念で圧倒するフォワードを見て、俺はただ落ち込むだけだった。
Don't compare, bruh.
今季初得点。なんてゴール決めやがる。
Bro, that shit right there brought tears to my goddamn eyes, man. They about to roll down as I speak, man. Tachibana always been a solid nigga. But man, he lost sight of himself. He saw the progress of Aoi. He saw his experienced teammates, you know, excelled because they've been in a farm system for years. But man, he finally believed in himself again. And you see the fucking results, man. This dude is indomitable on the fucking field. And it's crazy to think that he thought he was just a placeholder. And I'm just out there. There's a reason those homie coach picked you to be in the starting lineup, man. He know you. He know you got that fire in your heart. He know that you're better than you think you are. And that's the crazy thing. By being consistent, you don't get your name called. You're not out there making penalties, but you're not getting notoriety. That's underrated in the game, man. Like, my favorite game is football, American football. And for a cornerback, for linemen, for a lot of positions, if you don't hear your name called, you're actually doing a great job. Because if they were to bring attention to you, it's either for one or two reasons. You fucked up or you made a great play. But for cornerback, you were limiting your receiver to catches and you know, influence, impact on the game. If they don't notice you doing your job, man, that means things are going according to plan. You're excelling out there. But man, Tachibana, he had a fire lit in him in this one. Kaneda called him out. Aoi last game was like, you're offside. So they had this blank look on his face. You know, Aoi, he's going through his emotions and feeling his power. Super Saiyan, he don't know how to control it. It's like yelling at his son. But he lost faith in himself. He actually asked the coach to take him out of this game for this week because he didn't believe he had the skills to benefit the team, to be, you know, of merit, being out there on the field. It's the opposite, Tachibana. Because you're so consistent, man, you're not like a standout, quote unquote, like those other forwards. You have other things that you can do. You have ball skills. You know what I'm saying? Man, you can do some special things out there on the field. But you just have to find your lane. Don't compare yourself to Kaneda. Well, jerk asshole, he just found confidence. Don't compare yourself to Yoshimitsu from Tekken. He's just a beast, a special creature. You know, we don't even know what he is technically. But man, seeing him get back to the basics of finding, knowing where his strength lies, being confident in yourself. And we're gonna see that in another clip later this week. He's figured out some of the mysteries to the game, the psychological warfare. And man, once you have confidence, because he's already got the base there. He's always a better base player than Aoi, on level with Otomo. Not too far behind Kuroda Asadi. He just needs to, learn the skills and learn the tricks of the trade of the experience system and make it work for him to accentuate the talents that he already has. But man, once he gets a grasp of that, this boy is gonna be unstoppable. And that's what I love to see, character development. He's always been someone that I've liked. He's always, been a staunch supporter of Aoi. Been by his side since day one since trials. The trial boys, the trio, all three of them. And man, to see him score finally, to prove himself, to say fuck you to Kaneda, stick it to the man. Like, he stole the ball from Chiaki, their playmaker. Man, it's just good to see him in this position. And like, like the dude that he was quarreling with in the beginning of the episode, I clipped yesterday. Right there cheering on this to score your first goal in that way. He went all out. He, did a front bicycle kick, and the tomahawk the goddamn ball right into the damn goal. You don't get no more dynamic than that. It was just full press. I'm giving 120% on this, leaving nothing to chance, putting my all out there, just going after it. And he got so emotional. And I got emotional, just watching it because if anybody deserved this, it was Tachibana. He needed this, and man, it rallied the team. So shout out to you, my good Tachibana. Boy, you did that shit.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like.
Thanks for watching. Check me out at Centron Anime, Centron Life, or Centron Laughs, or other social media.